everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my spring Bath & Body Works haul, and we are currently in a different setup, as you may be able to tell, because we are in my living room. I have all of my candles on my TV stand shelf, so instead of bringing them all to my bedroom to film like my usual setup, I just figured I might film here. And you know, I always welcome a change of pace. But yeah, I love these hauls. I do them quarterly. I have a bunch of candles, body care, etc. So if you want to see all the stuff that I've purchased for spring, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. So first things first, let's go ahead and start off with hand soaps. Recently, I feel like this past year, or at least in 2020, I started doing the whole 4 for $20 hand soap deal because I feel like that's just the best deal that you can do. And I know it's still $5 a hand soap, which you can definitely find cheaper alternatives, but I personally love the Bath & Body Works hand soaps. And last year I fell in love with the whole foaming formula, so I've just been purchasing those. And the reason why I like the 4 for $20 deal so much is because I do have 2 sinks in my apartment. I have a bathroom sink, which is right there, and then I have a kitchen sink, which is right there. And because we've been working from home and with the pandemic and washing your hands so frequently, I find that 2 at each sink lasts for like the whole 3 months of the season, so it's perfect. I actually purchased these in store, so I'm gonna start with the 2 that I bought for my bathroom. I bought the Vanilla Cloud foaming hand soap, looks like this, and I really like the foaming hand soaps because they're so creamy, they're so, I don't know, they're just fun to apply, and I really do enjoy the experience. The scent in this is whipped vanilla, apple blossom, and sandalwood, and this smells like really nice. Like, I do smell that sandalwood, but it's not sickeningly sweet. It's not like a gourmand sweet scent at all, which I really do like. It has vitamin E, shea extract, aloe, and natural essential oils. So yeah, that's this guy right here. And I also, for my bathroom, I have like a whole turquoise and gray aesthetic going on. It's pretty much like the theme for my entire apartment, pretty much. I mean, I love my pops of color, but like this kind of turquoise, I have like on some of my paintings, some, you know, random furniture and, you know, things like that, my shower curtain. So I love the gray minimalistic kind of aesthetic for the hand soaps in there. And then I also purchased the Fiji white sands, again with the whole gray theme, but this one obviously you can tell is a see-through clear bottle, so it's not really a design per se, but I love this scent so much. I don't think I've ever, maybe I have like once before, but I typically buy Fiji white sands in a candle form, usually for the summertime, and I don't think I'd ever tried it in a hand soap, so I was like, huh, maybe it's time. And the packaging was like what I was looking for in terms of the color scheme, which is what I was just talking about. This smells so good. If you guys love summer scents, this is just beach paradise. It's fruity, it's sweet, but it's not too sweet, it's not too citrusy. It's just that perfect beachy coconut, like perfect for this time of year going into summer. The notes in this are white sands, vanilla orchid, and warm amber. I do feel like the warm amber is not pronounced at all, but it definitely gives you that kind of like base, so it's not just super sickly, citrusy, and whatnot. Like, this is a really beautiful scent, and I love it. I actually really do love, and I've come to realize that a lot of the foaming hand soaps from Bath & Body Works really are potent, and the scents linger on your skin. And then for my kitchen, I got these 2. Let's start with this one. I got Kitchen Mandarin, which again, I had never purchased. I typically like to try out different things, and if you guys have watched my past hauls, which I will link my most recent ones down below, you guys know that I always like to try different scents, but there are some that I find to be staples and that I will repurchase year over year. So this one I had never tried before, but I have smelled it. This is Kitchen Mandarin, as I said, and I got it for my kitchen. I really love a good, fresh, clean, citrusy scent, and this is exactly what it is. The notes in this are sparkling mandarin, fresh thyme, and cedarwood. This is a great scent. I know some scents can kind of lean more feminine and some more masculine. I think this is just a great crowd pleaser all around, regardless of your gender and your preferences. It's just so fresh and perfect for the kitchen. It's kind of like kitchen lemon, but more citrusy than just like straight up lemon, in my opinion. I feel like it's more balanced. You know, that's just my 2 cents. And then last but not least, we got Endless Weekend, which this always reminds me of my college roommate Ichu, because when we lived together, I think our junior or senior year, she got the Endless Weekend candles. My first time I had ever really smelled it before I really got into Bath & Body Works candles, and she would always put that on in the living room, and it just reminds me of her and good times in college and all that stuff. So I love Endless Weekend. I've bought it in the scent portable version. I've bought it in the candle myself, but this is the first time I purchased it in the hand soap, and I love this packaging. Like, I love that Bath & Body Works, it kind of matches my nail polish. I love that Bath & Body Works comes out with the same scent in different packaging forms. So if you like the scent, you can have, you know, different varieties or different options if you want to actually buy it in different packaging. So that is really awesome. And I love Endless Weekend so much. It really just does smell like a fresh, like, Endless Weekend. Like, to me, this is the perfect scent to bridge between spring and summer. Look, the Shiba's right here. Hey, hi, Weenie. By the way, all my candles are right behind her, so I will be pulling those out to show you in a second. But does she want to go behind me? I think she does. Sorry, baby. But anyway, as I was saying, I really do like this scent. It's a perfect bridge between spring and summer because it is citrusy, but it's got notes of the coconut and that fresh kind of like beachy vibe to it too. The notes in this are sun-kissed magnolia, fresh orange, and blue coconut water, and it smells so beautiful. And the weather in Vegas right now is like prime, beautiful. Like the weather in spring and fall in Vegas is like chef's kiss. I mean, winter can get a little cold, like really, really cold, like snow and hail. And then summer, I don't even need to tell you what Vegas summers are like. But yeah, spring is perfect. It's like a beautiful, bright day. It can get very windy, but it's breezy. And I love the longer days. And now that it's officially spring, it's just a good time and good vibes. And I am really, really enjoying it and very, very blessed and grateful every day. So yeah, okay. Anyway, those were all of the hand soaps that I got, but I did want to mention I got a pack of these hand sanitizers. I personally have been using and going through hand sanitizers, as I'm sure we all have been, but more than ever recently, and I love the PocketBacs. I usually get the fatter, rounder ones because I have a carrier for my dog's leash that fits that perfectly, but these were on sale, so I decided to just get these. When you buy them on Bath & Body Works, they come in usually like packs of 5. I got Sunshine and Lemons because I love seasonal scents, and I love throwing this in my purse. I love giving them to friends and family, and I just love always having one on me. So this is a small kind of triangular size, looks like this. It smells so nice. It just smells like fresh lemons. It smells like lemonade, just really sunshine and lemons. Like it does remind me of the springtime, but I didn't want to get anything too beachy or too like summer or spring specific because I know I have 5 of these and I want to make them like last all year long. And I know I buy different scents per season, but this is something that's so versatile. I think so, you know, great year round. If you want to buy like a year round hand sanitizer, I feel like the best scent for that would be something that's more neutrally citrus because it's like clean. It reminds you of something that's like fresh and, you know, whatever, clean. I just said that. All right. Okay, and then I also got some, what do you call these? Hand creams. Am I okay? No. I have been using this one. This is the one that I've been keeping at my desk. This is coconut, excuse me. This is coconut cream pie. And I really do like the Bath & Body Works hand creams because number 1, they're so easy to travel with. Number 2, they're not tested on animals. Number 3, it is a little bit of a thicker formula, but because like, I don't want to gross you guys out, but because I've been washing my hands so much and sanitizing so much, my hands have really, really been drying out and I need this wherever I am. So I love these hand creams. They smell so good. Again, the scent lingers on your skin. They just make your skin feel really, really soft. Sorry if you hear my dog crunching, she's eating. I do love how long they last on your skin and they're not greasy. They're thick, but they're not greasy, and I really do enjoy that. I also got the scent Hibiscus Paradise, you know, perfect for when we really get into the thick of spring and it starts to get hot. I love a good island kind of inspired scent, and especially for the summertime too. Wow, it smells really, really nice. It smells very creamy and florally. I've never tried this scent before. I think it's new scent, so I'm excited. And then the last one I got was White Tea and Sage. This is definitely more of what I envisioned for like early spring. So once I'm done with this, or you maybe even throw this into a different purse, this is what I will be using. So yes, it smells so fresh. Like, I also see this being a unisex scent. I mean, honestly, wear whatever you want, boy, girl, in between, non-binary, it really doesn't matter. Your preference is your preference. I'm not here to tell you what girls like and what boys like. Truly what you vibe with is what you should get, obviously. But in terms of like the traditional perspective of like, you know, what like mahogany teakwood is like more masculine, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is nice and I'm excited to try it. I already know I love the formula. So yeah, okay, now that I've talked your ear off about hand products, let's talk about candles. I purchased 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 candles. If you are familiar with my videos, I typically purchase between 10 to 12 candles, and I like to purchase half of them for when I burn during the day and then half of them for when I burn during the night. And typically my philosophy is during the day I like something that's cleaner, that's more crisp and fresh scented, and at nighttime I like something that's more sweet and gourmand and cozy. Those are just the scents that I personally associate with day and night. However, since we've been working from home this past year, I've kind of muddied the waters a little bit, and because I am home all day, I am burning candles and going through my day candles more than usual because I am home all day. So sometimes I will throw in like a sweet scent to burn during the day, and I'll kind of switch it up. There are no rules. Am I blocking your way? Come here, you can walk forward. Come here, baby. She's like, Mom, I'm trying to walk through to get to my bed. I'm sorry, baby. Anyway, I wanted to start off by saying that I have burned all of these candles twice now because I wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions on the throw and stuff. I just think that's more helpful. So anyway, here we go. Let's start. This is Garden Sage and Apple, and this is the first time I've ever purchased a scent. Same goes for my candles. I typically like trying different scents year over year. There are only a few scents that I will buy continuously because I absolutely love them, but I do love trying new things, being a Sagittarius and all. This one burns very fast, very evenly. As you can see, there are no like bubbles. It's a very clean, even burn. And I always typically like to trim the wicks before I burn it every time because that way it'll make your candle burn more evenly and prolong the life of your candle as well. I don't think they've ever had this one before, but I am a sucker for a good apple scent. This one is a beautiful spring apple. Like, it's got a garden note to it. Truly, garden sage and apple. It's really balanced by that sage note, which I really like. The notes in this are golden apples, fresh garden sage, crisp pear blossoms, and you do smell the pear in there, but it really is apple, like apple. If you like apple and you like something that's fresh but not too much, then I would definitely suggest going for this because it is a very nice balanced scent. I would say the throw on this is a 7 to 8 out of 10. It's really, really nice. It fills up my apartment really beautifully and I love the performance so far. Next up, we have another new one that I purchased. This is so beautiful. I love this packaging. This is vanilla and peach tea. So good. Oh my gosh, this one is a beautiful, beautiful scent. Perfect for springs. You can see this one doesn't burn as evenly, even though these candles are all the same size, depending on the wax and the performance. Some of them take longer to burn than others. So it really just depends. And this one is definitely a slow burning one, but the throw in this is really nice. It's a 7 out of 10 as well. This is a very mild scent. It's like a very not in your face scent, but I really do like it. And the notes in this are peach tea, sweet vanilla creme, and fresh oat milk. Like, it's delicious. It's delicious. And I do actually smell the oat milk in it too, which is very, very weird. Like, how do you smell oat milk? Like, how can you discern that note? But honestly, I feel like I can and I do. And this is really beautiful. I think the packaging is stunning. I just wish it burned a little bit more evenly, but the 7 out of 10 throw is just really, really nice and mild. This is what I would consider a day to night scent because it's fresh, but it's got those sweet vanilla-y notes to it that I really like. Okay, let's jump to a really, really beautiful, freaking stunning candle that also has a great throw. This is the Wildberry Jam Donut. First of all, this packaging, stunning. I love a frosted thing. I actually might save this jar when I'm done using it. This is also a new one to me. I think they came out with this like around Valentine's Day for their sweet like bake shop varieties, and I absolutely love this. As you can see, this burns very, very fast. This has a very even burn. You can kind of see right here, I'm almost like, I've burned this twice, and granted, when I burn these, when I say twice and you may be thinking, oh my god, you're already halfway done, I burn these for like 5 hours at a time, so it's a lot. But I've also realized like the closer you get to the bottom, it will really like start to take longer to really finish. So don't worry, just because it looks like I went through it super fast does not mean that the next 2 burns like I'm gonna be done. Like, no. As you can see, it burns really, really evenly, and the throw on this is really, really great too. It's an 8 out of 10 throw. Really beautiful. The notes in this are sweet wildberry jam, powdered donut, and brown sugar crumble. I love the whole gourmand flaky pie crust. I just think it's so beautiful, balanced with that fruity sweetness of like the actual fruit of the candle. It's just a beautiful blend and so cozy for any time of year. And this one is a beautiful like gourmand spring scent for sure. Okay, let's switch gears to honestly probably my least favorite one out of the entire bunch, but I still do like it. This is Blackberries and Basil. I love this packaging. I think it's so beautiful. It's just got like that nice kind of wraparound. I purchased this in a foaming hand soap I think a year or 2 ago, and I had it in like the white packaging, I think like last year, and it was one of their more like gentle foaming hand soaps, like one of their clean varieties, and I really liked it there. So I was like, oh my gosh, it has great reviews as a candle. I want to purchase it as a candle. Because I did order these candles online, by the way. First of all, this is like, hello? I've never had a candle that just came out so nicely like that, but I mean, it doesn't really affect the performance. Oh, please go back in. Oh my god, if you don't go back in, I'm gonna be so... Why did I do that? It's like shaving off the side. Not gonna do that again. I learned my lesson. It is a nice candle. The throw is like a nice 7 to 8 out of 10. It's like a medium size throw. But what I don't like about this is how artificial it smells. And I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason, the blackberry note in here feels very like artificial, like kind of cough medicine-y, but I don't want to sound rude, but the notes, I can't go like this because it's gonna go flying forward. The notes in this are fresh blackberry, sparkling champagne, and basil, and I think it might be this champagne combined with a blackberry note that makes it smell artificial. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't hate it. I will burn it. I don't think it's bad at all. I just wouldn't repurchase it. I'm gonna keep this one though because I don't want to return any of them. I think they're all good. This one's just my least favorite of the bunch. But if you have this, let me know. What are your thoughts? I'd love to know if you agree or disagree. Okay, moving on to one that is a little bit confusing, and I'll tell you exactly why. This one is Sweet Rosemary Vanilla. Again, actually all of the ones I've purchased so far, actually all these candles are new except for one, and I'll tell you which one that is when I get to it. But anyway, this is Sweet Rosemary Vanilla. I actually kind of like this, like you see this like geometric kind of lid. I like how they play around with their lids in addition to their jars and wrappings every year. She's like, can I get to my bed? You want to go to bed? You want to go to bed? I'm sorry. I'm like blocking her way. But this one is nice. As you can see, it also doesn't burn super evenly, but the throw on this is a great 8 out of 10. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes the candles that burn really, really fast and evenly have an amazing scent, and then some of the ones like Sugared Snickerdoodle or this one or whatever don't burn as fast or as evenly, and you still get a great scent and a great throw. So it really just depends on the batch, and I'm not sure what the science is behind that, but just so you know, that's my experience with it too. And if you look at the reviews, the number one thing that people reiterate over and over again, which after receiving it myself, now I completely agree with, because when I'm first reading it, I was like, those are two completely different candles. How do they smell anything alike? I was like, this is bogus. This smells exactly like cinnamon spice vanilla, which I've owned a couple of times and I love. But how does Sweet Rosemary Vanilla resemble cinnamon spice vanilla, you ask? I don't know, it just does. It really does have that cinnamony scent, but the notes are different. The notes are fresh rosemary, sweet vanilla cake, and whipped frosting. There's no mention of cinnamon anywhere, and maybe that's because the rosemary is like that cinnamon note. Like, I smell the vanilla, I smell the whipped frosting, and when I close my eyes, I feel like rosemary and cinnamon are the two that are so similar that it's hard to like discern which one is which, because if I close my eyes, I would think this is cinnamon spice vanilla. I would have to think about this, know that this is rosemary, and then I could be like, oh, that is rosemary. But in the candle, they smell exactly the same. So if you have cinnamon spice vanilla, it's pretty much the same as this. I don't want to say exactly the same, but it moonlights as this for sure. Next up, we have coconut cream pie, which is what I got in my hand cream. Now, I do this weird thing where I don't like to really repeat scents. So if I buy something in a hand soap, I typically don't like to buy it in a candle or a hand sanitizer or a body fragrance or a body wash or a scent portable. I do this weird thing. I really like to diversify my scents, if you will. Like, I feel like that is a word I throw around so much in my videos, but I really do. I like trying new things. But anyway, I do love the little lid. It's like a swirly thing that reminds me of a bake shop for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. But anyway, this one is 8 out of 10 throw as well. This burns pretty evenly as well. It doesn't burn as fast, as you can see. Like, I burned all of these twice, as I've mentioned. The notes in this are toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. I wish that pie crust note came through a little bit more. I do smell the caramel, whatever. But it's nice. It's light. It's basically like coconut and caramel. That's really what I smell from this. I wish I had more of the pie note, but I think it's really great. Okay, and then we have one of my favorites. This is one that I've never purchased before either, but this is Sugared Lemonade. First of all, I don't know why, I just love this packaging with like the simple glossy black lid, kind of like a milky acrylic container, and then a really nice label. Looks like this. And as you can see, this one does burn very evenly as well. I was honestly a little bit skeptical because I was like, oh my god, is it going to be too sickeningly sweet? But it's not. The notes in this are fresh lemon juice, sugar crystals, and crushed ice, and oh my god, this is spring in a bottle. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, I recommend this so much. This is one that I would definitely repurchase year over year. It's the perfect bright spring scent. I love it so much. Okay, then I have 3 more candles. Let's go with this one that, oh my god, this one has the strongest throw out of all of them. This is a 9 to 10 out of 10 throw. It almost is too much. I have to put it out like after like only an hour because it's so strong. This is Paris Cafe, which I feel like they have year round. That's why it's in that classic White Barn packaging, and I honestly might keep this jar too when I'm done using it. But I've had Campsite Coffee before, which is a great coffee candle. My cousin would get Paris Cafe, and she was always like, have you tried Paris Cafe? It's so beautiful. It smells so great. And I was like, no, it's always sold out, or you know, whatever. I was trying other things. Well, springtime, I was like, let's do it. I love a good coffee candle, and this smells pretty much identical to Campsite Coffee, in my opinion. If you've had both, let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know if you find there to be differences. I personally don't really find there to be that much of a difference. The notes in this are rich roasted coffee, sugared brioche, vanilla cream. which I do smell. The coffee is definitely very prominent, but you do smell that vanilla kind of cream in there. And I think in Campsite Coffee, one of the notes was like vanilla donut. So similar, like same but different. But honestly, like when you're burning it all around, it smells pretty much the same. I would just say that the throw on this is stronger. So yeah, I really do love this. Morning, especially, it's like a nice pick-me-up. All right, and then I have 2 more candles. This one was the first one that I burned after I purchased my candles and got them in the mail. This one is iced coconut milk, and this one has mixed reviews online. Some people say there's no throw. I personally think there's a throw to this. I mean, it's not the strongest scent, but I would say it's a 7 to 8 out of 10 throw. Like, what's great about all these candles is that nothing is less than a 7 out of 10 throw. I feel like quality-wise, they're all consistent. I don't know if I just lucked out with batches, but there hasn't been one where I have to really like go in and try to smell it. Like, I feel like in the past there's always like 1 or 2, but this year I really lucked out. But anyway, this one also doesn't burn as fast. You can see I'm only up to here, which is good. But it burns evenly too. So I really will commend Bath & Body Works for stepping up the quality of their candles. If that was a conscious effort, then good for you, Bath & Body Works. I can really tell. This one smells really nice. It smells like sweet coconut milk. Like, also, again, one that I can take day to night because it's fresh enough where it can burn during the day, and warm and cozy and gourmand enough where I feel like it's nighttime worthy as well. The notes in this are fresh coconut milk, crushed ice, topped with sweet vanilla cream, and you can definitely smell that sweet vanilla cream. It's sweet, but it's not super duper tropical. Like, it is tropical, but there's no like sandalwood beachiness. This is pure like coconut milk, like just warm and creamy and perfect for spring. Like, honestly, like a beautiful spring scent that's cozy and warm, but also fresh and sweet. And my last candle is actually one that I purchased before. This is Strawberry Poundcake, which this is one of the best candles as well. As you can see, very even burn. This is an 8 out of 10 throw. It's a great sweet gourmand scent. It's really, really beautiful and very, very like cozy. It's like the perfect summery sweet scent. I would say it's a little bit sweeter than coconut. Yeah, it's definitely sweeter than coconut cream pie. It's got that more like forward bakery scent. The notes in this are fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. The strawberry note is very, very pronounced, but it's beautiful and I love it. Okay, last but not least, I didn't really purchase any scent portables, I guess. I feel like I might have, but I don't know where I put them. Because they're not in my bag and they're not in my car. But anywho, my last product of this haul is this guy right here. This is the Raspberry Jam Donut, and I'm not gonna lie, I bought this a little bit before spring. I bought this like in February, so that's why I'm like already down to here. This one is so good, guys. Like, I love their shower gels because they just give you that whole cozy, enveloped, warm, delicious shower experience. If you want a body wash that really lingers on your skin, that smells up your entire shower, it's just so beautiful, and you get really nitty gritty and like so into that experience, get the Bath & Body Works shower gels. Every scent they have is so potent, it's great. The notes in this are wild raspberry jam, powdered sugar, and warm fluffy donut. Gentle, non-drying formula, nourishing, rich, bubbly lather. And I've been using Bath & Body Works shower products, and I personally do not feel that they dry out my skin or irritate my skin. They foam up really nicely, and they're really sudsy and creamy. This scent is to die for. If you love a sweet scent, Raspberry Jam Donut is amazing. It's not too much, it's just perfect. Alright everybody, and that was it for my spring Bath & Body Works haul. I hope you guys enjoyed my roundup of candles and other things. Please let me know in the comments below what you purchased for spring or anything Bath & Body Works related. I would love to know. I love these, and yeah, like I said earlier, I will link below my most recent Bath & Body Works hauls so you can watch those and binge those if you want to see what I purchased, you know, seasonally in the past. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Mwah! Bye!